Last week, Tesla quietly delivered the first 41 units of their new 7,500 tiny house across California and Nevada. Within 72 hours, 13 buyers, all of them over 62 years old, demanded full refunds. I'm holding the real 47-page contract that Tesla removes from their website the moment you try to download it. Page 41, Clause 34, is exactly why these retirees wanted out immediately. And today, you're going to see it word for word.
Who this home was really built for. Let's be honest, this home was never designed for digital nomads chasing sunsets or weekend warriors looking for a camping upgrade. Tesla built this for a very specific generation, your generation. The people who spent 30 years paying off mortgages, who raised families in real homes, and who now just want something simple, safe, and close to the grandkids. You don't want stairs anymore. They hurt your knees. You don't want $1,200 monthly power bills eating your fixed income. And more than anything, you don't want to worry about falling when nobody's around to help. That's the real problem Tesla is trying to solve here, not trendy tiny living, real retirement living. And after looking at what 13 California retirees discovered in the fine print, we need to talk about whether this solution actually works or if it's just another tech promise that sounds better than it really is.
The real 2025 price. It's not $7,999 anymore. Here's what nobody's telling you. The base model price just dropped to $7,579, according to internal documents leaked on November 15, 2025. Sounds great, right? Well, hold on. That base model, it's basically an empty shell. No solar panels, no battery backup, no safety features. It's just 4 walls, a roof, and basic utilities. You could live in it, sure, but is that really what you want after working your whole life? Here's what 89% of retired buyers are actually ordering, and this is straight from Tesla's delivery data. They're choosing what's called the Complete Independence Package, and it includes everything you'd actually need. The Generation 4 solar roof that powers the entire home, a Powerwall 3 battery system so you never lose power during outages, radiant floor heating that keeps your feet warm without noisy furnaces, medical-grade air filtration, the same system used in hospitals. And here's the big one, fall detection flooring that automatically calls 911 if it senses you've collapsed. Total price for that package? $14,993. Now, before you close this video, listen to this. Tesla offers 0% financing for 60 months. That breaks down to $249.88 per month. Compare that to assisted living studios in California that run $3,500 to $6,000 monthly. And suddenly, this starts making sense again. You're not buying a tiny house, you're buying independence. And for under $250 a month, that might actually be a bargain. But here's something most financial advisors won't tell you. That $249 monthly payment, it's less than what most people over 60 spend on prescription medications each month. It's less than a decent car payment. And unlike rent, after 5 years, you actually own something. No landlord, no lease renewals, no surprise rent increases that force you to move at 70 years old.
What you actually get in 2025-2026 models. All right, let's walk through this thing room by room because the updates Tesla made for 2025 and 2026 delivery models are genuinely impressive, some borrowed straight from $3 million luxury homes. First, the footprint. They actually made it smaller
240 square feet instead of the old 280. But here's the trick. They raised the ceiling to 9.8 feet and installed a full electrochromic glass roof. That means the entire ceiling is glass that automatically tints itself in 3 seconds based on sunlight. Push a button on the Tesla app and your roof goes from clear sky to privacy shade instantly. It makes the space feel twice as large as it actually is. On cloudy days, you can keep it clear and feel like you're living in a sunroom. On hot summer afternoons, one tap turns it dark, blocking 95% of heat and glare. And at night, you can lie in bed and watch the stars without ever stepping outside. For someone who might have mobility challenges, that connection to the outdoors isn't just nice, it's everything. The flooring isn't just pretty, it's smart. Radiant heating keeps it warm in winter without any vents or radiators taking up space. But embedded in that floor are haptic sensors. If you fall and don't get up within 45 seconds, the system automatically contacts emergency services and unlocks your front door. For anyone living alone, that's not a luxury feature, that's life-saving technology. Now let's talk power. The walls aren't just walls, they're structural battery panels storing 8 kilowatt-hours of energy. Combined with the solar roof, Tesla claims you can live completely off-grid for 7 full days, even during a Nevada winter. No generator, no backup plan, just silent automatic power. The air system is pulled directly from Tesla vehicles. It's called bioweapon defense mode, and yes, that's the actual name. Hospital-grade HEPA filters combined with UVC sterilization. If you've got asthma, allergies, or you're just tired of breathing wildfire smoke every summer, this system is a game changer. Inside the kitchen, you'll find Fisher & Paykel appliances, the same brand used in high-end condos. The cooktop is hitting induction, meaning the counter stays flat and cool until you place a pot on it. The refrigerator is whisper quiet, and there's even a compact dishwasher built in. Everything folds, hides, or tucks away to maximize your usable space. The bathroom deserves special mention here. It's small, yes, but it's designed by people who actually understand aging. The shower has a zero-threshold entry, meaning no step to trip over. Grab bars are built into the wall structure, not added as an afterthought. The toilet has an integrated bidet and a soft-close heated seat. And the entire floor gently warms up before you step out of the shower. These aren't gadgets, they're dignity. Here's something most people don't know yet. For an additional $4,900, you can add what Tesla calls the Garage Pod, a separate 120 square foot module that connects to your main unit. It's designed to park a Cybertruck, but honestly, it works perfectly as a mobility-accessible space. Automatic lift, smooth floors, climate-controlled. If you use a wheelchair or walker, this addition makes daily life dramatically easier.
A contract truth and why only 5 states matter. Okay, now we get to the part that scared those 13 California retirees. Page 41, Clause 34 of the purchase contract. Here's exactly what it says. Tesla reserves the right to repossess the unit without court order if community fees remain unpaid for more than 30 days. Wait, community fees? Nobody mentioned that in the ads, did they? Tesla partners with the Bureau of Land Management to offer free land for 2 years in designated zones, but it's actually a 15-year lease. Starting year 3, you'll pay $100 to $200 monthly in community fees, possibly jumping to $289 later. And here's the kicker. Tesla owns the land. You own the house, but miss that monthly fee, and they can take everything back without going to court. Now, there is good news. In 5 specific states, these homes are classified as movable dwellings, treated like RVs, not real estate. That means 0 property tax, forever. Those 5 states are Texas, Florida, Arizona, Nevada, and Idaho. If you live in any of those states, you can place this home on private land you own and never pay property tax on it. But in California, Oregon, Washington, or most other states, the moment you set it down, it's classified as a permanent structure, and boom, full property tax just like any other house. A retired couple in Austin, Texas, pays 0 property tax for life. That same couple in Sacramento, they're looking at $2,400 to $3,600 annually. Over 20 years, that's an extra $48,000 to $72,000. Location matters more than the house itself.
Next Thursday, Part 2 drops. And in that video, I'm walking through the complete unredacted 47-page contract line by line with a California real estate attorney. We're covering the 6 scariest clauses that have retirees worried, and the 4 genius clauses that nobody else is talking about. Plus, I'll share the exact list of the first 50 BLM-approved Tesla parcels opening in January 2026. These are the actual locations where you can place your home with that 2-year free land deal. But here's the thing. The download link for that contract and the parcel list, it only goes to subscribers with notifications turned on. Tesla's legal team is already aware this information is circulating, so the clock is ticking. Hit that bell icon right now, because once this gets taken down, it's gone, and you'll want to see what's on page 41 before you ever think about signing anything. Thanks for watching. See you Thursday.